If you own an FJ Cruiser, you need to see what I have just found. I have found 4 FJ Cruisers for sale, and the prices on them are crazy AF. Auto Trader got my attention. $57,000 for a 14 FJ with 18,000 miles. And then the reason why I came back, I saw this was 24 miles away. So this here is a local Utah guy. He's in Bountiful. His name is Donald M., private seller. The vehicle's very clean. Obviously, if you got a 8-year-old, 9-year-old vehicle with only 18,000 miles, you don't drive it much. All you do is detail it and put shit on it that you don't need. TRD Upgrades. It's not a TRD FJ, because I noticed on here, right here on the side, he's got one of those AliExpress TRD badges, and on the inside he's got a TRD special edition badge. He's got TRD floor plates, but it is not a TRD. That's an upgrade is what he's calling it. It's got leather seats. That grabbed my attention really quick. Besides the fact that the vehicle is very clean. He's got the club in the back seat because wherever he takes us, he wants to make sure it doesn't get stolen. And then what is this back here? Maybe someone can tell me. That looks like a speaker back there. So I'm guessing he had something added. And then here's what I don't understand. What's going on with these buttons here? It's got holes drilled in them, it looks like. Except for the stability control off button. Because this is a 14, it's got the millennial control on top and the diff lock and the A-track up on top too. Got a bull bar in the back protecting the plastic bumper. I don't know how much that costs, where you got it. I don't think I've ever seen one of them, but I think I'd rather just get a regular old steel bumper, because that's going to hurt your departure angle. But at 18,000 miles, I'll bet this thing's never been up or down fins and things. It's got the sliders with the steps on it, which I think are gay as fuck and actually do nothing other than allow you a step for children to get up in there. It's got the TRD badge right there over the rear on the tailgate, which is fake. It's got a TRD cold air intake, which he probably added. Front bull bar with the plastic bumper. Lights, LED lights, LED lights, LED lights in the grill there. So we changed out the grill. He doesn't have the penis lights, thank God, but he's got the clear plastic acrylic stuff. And there's his address right there. If you want to go steal it, 915. I can't quite make that out, but I'm sure if you enlarge it, you can figure it out. I'm not a big fan of the light bar up on top, just because I think it's ugly and obnoxious looking. Light output for it, I'm sure it's very good. By the way, it's angled out at 45 degrees left and right too. Anyways, 57,000. That's his asking price. What's going on with those holes in there? Those got little LED indicators. Oh, I'll bet I know what they are. I bet they're buttons that turn on and off for all the different lights. He's got a light bar. He's got bumper lights. He's got the bull bar lights. But I mean, you can just tell by the threshold right there. This thing's never been. And here's another thing you can tell that it's never really been used. These things aren't sagging, and there's no scratches on that soft plastic from throwing stuff in there. He just bought it, thought it was a cool toy, and he's modified the crap out of it, over-modified it, and he's very proud of it. $57,000. Alrighty, CarMax 2014 FJ Cruiser, 51,000 miles. No, $51,000. It's got 25,000 miles on it. Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Never been to Ohio. Alright, so let's take a look at the pictures. Oh, I got the 360 picture camera thing there. So let's see, it's got SUV tires, stock, no lift, no mod, no roof rack. Let's see inside. Okay, it's got a rear diff lock, 8-track, a parking sensor, inverter, rear view camera, Sirius XM trial. Yeah, you can get a trial on any XM radio. It looks clean. Seats look clean. I mean, nothing's been done to this. So what year was this? But it doesn't have the millennial crawl control up on top. I thought this was a 14. It is a 14. Why doesn't it have that up there? Okay, so why is this so expensive? I don't get it. Oh, let's see, something on that mirror. I think that's got more shit on that mirror there than I got on my mirror. I'm guessing those are garage door opener buttons, maybe? I don't know. Someone leave a comment. What are those things for? Got TRD air intake on it. Let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. Automatic. I want to say his camera looks bigger than mine. Maybe that's just because you got the camera up close to the mirror, because mine doesn't look that big. But it's got the aftermarket steps for a non-lifted vehicle. It's got a bull bar on the front with some fog lights, a Weston bull bar. Here's the pictures of the back. In the back, it's got nothing as far as covers on there, but you can get those for $100 for almost both of them. Over here, you got a switch there for the lights. Those must be the lights in the bull bar. But tell me that price is not crazy. $51,000. Anybody? Tell me that's not crazy? CarMax got a bunch of expensive FJs. So you got a 14 for 43. You got a Trail Teams with 100,000 miles for 45. You got another 14 for 46,000. Only 64,000 miles on it. Only 64,000 miles. Then you got this coming soon. That fucking Tutti Frutti color 14 with 70,000 miles for 45. But Trail Teams Ultimate Edition, that's everybody's wish if they could get it, if they could stomach that ugly color. This is located in Reno, Nevada. Running boards, parking sensors, Bluetooth, CD audio, automatic. I'm guessing because of the age, it's going to have crawl control and the millennial crawl control. I think I saw a picture of that. There you go. The back, all that there looks pretty clean. No scuffs on there. This thing was not used. Even for 100,000 miles, this thing cleaned up pretty good as far as scratches on there. It's got a worn bumper, or a worn winch at least. It's got a skid plate. And in the back, it's just, Trail Teams Ultimate Edition. But I thought CarMax was pretty decent as far as minimally ripping you off with their no haggle prices. That's just ridiculous. 45,000 miles for a 7-year-old vehicle. We call it 8. The 22s are out. 8-year-old vehicle, 100,000 miles, and they're asking 8,000 over what it cost. Crazy. All right, man, here's the last one for this episode. And if this isn't motivation for me or anybody else with a used FJ to keep it and load up the miles, here you go. Pre-owned 08 for $16,300. And check this out. It's got 211,000 miles. That's jacked up in price. Now they're calling it a black diamond Toyota, which I have no idea what that means. But check this out. It's a manual. And although it's got the ethnic package with those 20-inch wheels and skinny rim tires, this thing's not built for off-road. This is an on-road vehicle. That roof rack really looks whacked up. I wonder what the deal with that is. But it appears to be lifted. Let's see, let's go back there. What do we got there? 285s on 20s. 4x4 that they stuck on there, and it's crooked. Got the bull bar over the plastic bumpers, got lights in it, more of them ugly lights up on top. 285, 55, 20s. And it's got a aftermarket radio. Looks like it's got a rear diff lock, but no A-track. This dealership really did a shit job of detailing this. They slapped on a little armor all on some stuff, and that was about it. Clutch, start, cancel. I have no idea what that button means. Maybe someone can let me know. Nothing special about this other than it's got 211,000 miles. And it could use a good detail. But even for that many miles, the back of this doesn't look too beat up. Anyways, even if I put 20,000 miles a year on it, 211, that gives me another 6 years of putting miles on here. On mine anyways. Alright, man. That's it. I'm out of here. See ya.